Hi, my name is Paul. Day 3 of living with leukemia. Welcome to 8 minutes on the bike, approximately. And the flip side of my sign is almost 8, it's 7 words. The reason I made this sign has nothing to do with these videos. I made this sign this summer as a result of seeing so many other people had signs. There's a lot of angry people, and a lot of people full of hate, and the noises that come out, they're just, whoo! So I decided, you know what? They have a sign, I want a sign. So this is my sign. This is what I came up with. I've yet used it in public. I hope to do it in a couple of days. There's an event. And I decided to use it for this. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about anger today. I go to India since 2010, almost every January. Didn't go during COVID. Spend a month there. My friend has a school and an orphanage. We do a Bible conference. While at the Bible conference, I asked the people one time, can people make you angry? They all said yes. I said no. I said, can people make you angry? They said yes. I said no. I believe that what people can do is they can push your buttons. And if they push your button and there's anger inside you, it will come out. If they push your button and there's no anger in you, it won't come out. You know, one of the things is that I saw that a skit that James Carey did on Living Color. Go to YouTube. It's called The Juice Weasel. There used to be a man that used to advertise juicing and how healthy it would make you feel. And that's what this skit's about. Probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And there are times when I do feel like I want to juice somebody. Just want to, you know, yeah. And I'm sure there are times when people just want to juice me because I can be annoying, cracking jokes all the time. Anyway, there was one time in my life that I got really angry. The angriest I ever got. My kids were little. My son was about 4. My daughter was about 2. This is back in the early 80s. Back then what we used to do, we get the VHS tapes for movies. Somebody would rent a movie for a few dollars, and then maybe like 4 or 5 families would go over to their house, would all watch it together. It was great. So they had a bunch of kids' movies. The kids were all in pajamas. They watched movies for a few hours. They would put the kids to bed. Then we'd watch the Christian movie, Brother, Sun, Sister, Moon. And then it's pretty late, so it's time to leave. The house that we watched these movies in was a 2-family. We had pretty much filled the parking lot. The man who lived in the other side of the building came in last, kind of went on a diagonal across the driveway. There wasn't much room for him, and locked us all in. So I went to the door and I tried to get him to open the door so we could move his car so we could get out. No matter how much I pounded on it, there was no answer. So I went down, the car was not locked, it was a standard, put it neutral, pushed it one way, let some cars out, pushed it the other way, let the rest of the cars out. That night my wife and I came in separate cars, and she had my daughter already strapped in on the front seat. I was carrying my son out to be strapped in the other seat behind her. And while I was walking, I hear that sound that you just cannot mistake for anything else. Hard to explain exactly how it sounds, but when you hear it, you know what it is, of a bullet being loaded into the chamber of a rifle. As that lever goes back and forth and you just hear that click, click. So I'm sort of like really crouching down, trying to get my son into the car as my wife's out on the road. I tell her to take off, go call the cops, because that's what you need to do. Just get out of here. What do you do when somebody points a loaded gun at you? Well, it depends on how angry you are. I was so angry that this are the words that came out of my mouth. I said, you better pray to God that if you shoot me with that gun, you kill me. Because if I get my hands on you, you're dead. Of course, in the name of Jesus. Well, I was off the charts. And as I'm going towards him, with this rage of anger, he starts unloading the gun, he starts apologizing. And the rest of the guys that were there jumped off my back and said, don't kill him. I was off the charts. But you know what I can honestly say? I'm not angry at anybody. I mean, do I get angry? Do I just want to, people say things in a, yeah, absolutely. Road rage? Absolutely. But do I stay angry? The Bible says don't stay angry all day. Don't let the sun go down in your anger. You know, hate's a funny thing. It's like you drink poison hoping the other person is going to die. So I can honestly say in my life now, I can't think of anybody that I'm angry at, anybody that I hate, anybody I'm trying to get even with. And it's not because I'm a great guy. I'm just an average guy. It's because of Jesus Christ that lives inside me. It's His love, not me. It's just me choosing to accept His love and just choosing to let Him love through me, because I cannot do it on my own strength. That's the bell. Thanks for joining me on 8 Name.